Hey guys, this isn't a normal video. You could probably tell, I don't know, by the title if you read it. Yeah. Before I showed a video of the war me and the prototypes had, I wanted to talk about them because they have made about 4 videos on me. 4 freaking videos on me. And I haven't even made one. Right now I'm just doing one. And one video is enough to knock them out all the way. Probably. Not saying that as an offensive way or something. I'm just saying that one video of mine can literally expose you. And I did warn you about that. Because I know they're watching this right now. And I know they're laughing and giggling, but no. Those 4 videos were pretty weak. You did not do your research correctly. You did not expose me. Really, you didn't. You used an old video of mine and say I was KOSing. And the truth is, I was, and I did log. But look at the date. That was like a year ago. Okay, people change. And I don't log or KOS anymore. I do very rarely KOS. But no one's perfect. So, I can't be perfect. I can't just stop KOSing. No, I just do it when I get mad or pissed off or something. But it's very, very rare. I do it like once every 3 months, 2-3 months. But let me get right into this. The prototypes. Let me tell you how this all happened. First, I was in a private server with Monty Train 123, someone else, and 4Brad and my friend, and we were eldering and stuff. Me and Monty were playing around. He was his Blackadile and I was eldering my mammoth. We were sparring, and then we both got low and I was bleeding. I lay down, and 4Brad, which is my friend on Discord, I don't know why, but he just thought that Monty was a threat and he was gonna kill me. So he picked up Monty and killed him. Not sure why, but just saying. He probably thought that Monty was a threat, even though he stopped attacking. Well, anyways, he killed Monty's Blacko. We all just stared. Monty said that I just made a face and I didn't do anything. No, I stared at him and I told him, "You're gonna let him kill enough dinos that because Blacko has a growth rate of 1.5. That's like equal to an hour and a half, somewhere over there. It's more than an hour. I know about that." And I told him that he had to kill something that would equal same amount of time that Blacko has, or just add up from dinosaurs. And then, wow, this is a lot to remember. And then Monty is just there, pretty shocked because his Blacko died. It was adult. It was like 90 something percent, 80. It was pretty close to elder, so I could understand. But then Monty killed his pterodon, which equals to 0.4, I think. That's like a few minutes. That's less than an hour. And then I was trying to take a thumbnail for my previous video. As you saw, I had an acro and then I had a Troodon. The Troodon was supposed to be him. I was trying to take a thumbnail with him as the Troodon, and then right as I was about to take a picture of it, Monty just straight up killed him and killed his Troodon. So then I had to use someone else to be on the picture. And Troodon takes 0.3%. No, 0.3. Yeah. So that adds up to 0.9. But then I also heard that 4Brad told me that Monty also killed his Helicoprion, which is a shark, equals to 0.6 growth rate under an hour. So that adds up to 1.3%. Why do I keep saying percent? It's 1.3 out of 1.5. So the extra 0.2% doesn't necessarily matter, but I don't know. But then, For Brad told me that a week prior, before everything here happened, he told me that Monty had killed his Megavore 300 days for no reason. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't got any proof really, but that's what I heard. What happened? Monty killed his 300-day Megavore, and that's it. So that Megavore takes as long to elder as Blacko, 1.5 growth rate. So then they're equal, I guess. I don't know. And then I let the day pass, and then next day, For Brad is being hunted by Monty. He's posting everywhere so people can look for him and kill him and dinos him. And then my friend Idom, which is friends with For Brad, gets in a war with them because they kept going after For Brad even though he had paid his price and they wouldn't leave him alone. So then Idom went after them, and then I wasn't home at the time, so all I could do was watch Discord and watch them just kill the prototypes and Monty and just wreck their pack really easily. That lasted like 3 rounds, and they won all 3 rounds, Idom. And they killed them, and then they got salty, and I had a fight with the prototypes. I was arguing with them. They were arguing with me, and they got mad. And they were telling me I was salty and stuff. But then, why would you make 4 videos on me if you're telling me I'm the salty one? Why? And then he says he KOSs, but then just take a look at him. He's a hypocrite. He just KOS. He basically just told on himself, saying he doesn't care, but then at the same time when you read that, it tells you that he just confessed to himself that he KOSs, that he was KOSing a helper, because For Brad is a helper. And also, he got his friends, like a lot of them, all prototypes, but sadly they have all this stuff, they have all this audacity to say all this stuff about me, but then only 2 of them have the same prototype on them, because the rest of them don't have enough Robux to pay to change their name. But only 2 of them do, apparently, and they think they can say stuff about me like that. Wow. And so on. He got his friends to say stuff about us, like a bunch of them. We went on their server. Monty kept saying we were raiding their server, but we weren't. I was in their server. They have like 4 servers. I'm not even joking. They have freaking 4 servers that has something to do with prototypes. Probably even more that I don't even know about. But then I got my invites and I invited all my friends because I was quote unquote lonely. Well, yeah, I was kinda, since no one there was my friends, so why not just make invites and invite a bunch of my friends? I told them not to raid, specifically not to raid. And I told Monty we weren't there to raid anyone. We weren't gonna raid the servers. And then he just kept accusing us of raiding. We weren't spamming anything, and every time he called us out for raiding, I'd say no. And then he says this. He says he's gonna, if they can raid my server. So it's okay for you to raid my server, but it's not okay for me to raid yours. You realize how hypocritical you sound? You are literally making me cringe so badly right now for me doing this. When did I say raid? Just when? And then they say Vortex, which is the leader of the prototypes, and Monty's like the co-leader. Vortex says that he's gonna join the war because I was threatening the prototypes. But when did I threaten the prototypes? When? Just tell me when. I would have scrolled on to more pages, but it's a lot. Okay, so no, I did not threaten them anywhere. And why would I? What's worth ruining my reputation just for me to make myself feel better? I wouldn't do that. And so on. This thing happens for hours and hours. And Idom gets a bunch of comments on his videos because he does make them really rarely. He's not really a YouTuber because, well, I'm not trying to throw shade on or anything. I'm just saying he isn't a full-time YouTuber. He just makes videos on tips and stuff like how to find fossil berry, how to glitch with Gibero. But then he starts getting all these comments from these people that he doesn't even know. It's kind of like what happened to someone else. But he just starts getting those comments, and not trying to sound too defensive, but like, come on now. But I gotta admit, he was also saying some stuff on their comments that I didn't agree with. But it doesn't mean they had to do it back. Okay, we can't just pay evil with evil. And also these memes, they aren't mine. A bunch of people made of them, and they're actually quite funny. I was searching for Monty on the other day on a Roblox, and he has haters. But don't worry, you don't have to feel lonely. I also have haters, and they name themselves pretty funny. It is funny. It does make me laugh. I'm used to it. I don't care. Anyways, oh wow. And then Vortex says he's gonna get one of the devs on their side. What? You're gonna drag devs into something like this? Are you gonna try using a dev for a war? Are you serious now? Cause seriously, this is not fair. No, the only reason you would bring a dev to a 8v8 war is if you definitely know you're gonna lose and you really don't want to take the L. And that's not something responsible or mature to do at all. Monty or Vortex to tell me to kill myself. Like, for real. That wasn't even a joke. You don't just tell people to just kill themselves if it's not a joke. It's not even funny to joke around with it. I don't even say it. I may say it sometimes, but I make sure that they know I'm joking. Because joking around, and not even joking around, but saying that stuff in general, that's not good. That's bad. And they're gonna tell me to say that, but then they just say, oh, never mind, don't tell her that. She can defend herself. Yeah, I can defend myself. So if I couldn't defend myself, would you actually even say that? So if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I didn't have anyone who was on my side, would you still tell me to kill myself? Because that's basically what you're implying. Because it's obvious. Then a few seconds later, the same person tells Vortex to tell me that how mentally retarded I am. No, I'm not mentally retarded. No. Mentally retardedness is a disability, which I clearly don't have, because, well, it's self-explanatory. I don't have mental retardedness. I can think really good by myself. And they're actually going to use that as an insult, which I don't get insulted at all at, because I get hate from a lot of people. Like every other person that has a YouTube channel has thousands and hundreds of thousands of subs does. So it's fine. I don't care what you call me. I'm just saying. Still, even though a lot of people say it's still not right to say it, just because the crowd says it doesn't mean you have to do what the majority does. And then moving on, yesterday I was in a private server, Idom's private server, just farming with my barrel and rest of my team, getting their elders ready. And then guess who joined? Monty did. I was AFK at the time he did, and someone said that Monty went after them and logged. I'm not sure. I don't have any proof of that because I was out, and then when I came back, I just saw him in the server tab, and he said this. He basically is telling my fan base to not say anything. I'm so confused. Okay, Monty, you're confusing me. I'm just very confused because you say I use my fans. I don't use my fans. I don't use you guys. Why would I do that? You're human just like I am. I don't use you for anything. I'm just saying, okay? I don't use. I've been used before and I don't like the feeling. I wouldn't want anyone else to feel that feeling that I have been through. And then, since today is Thursday, I'm making this part of the video Thursday, and today's Thursday. We were originally supposed to do our war on Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is my time. And they ended up, I ended up pushing it back to 6 p.m. since some of my teammates couldn't make it at 5. So I did it at 6, and then Vortex pushed it at 7. I didn't like it already, but whatever. I just did it anyways. And then Thursday came, and it was around 6 p.m. We started messaging them on Discord, telling them to get ready and stuff. And then all of a sudden, Vortex starts backing out. He says, "Oh, let's push it to tomorrow. No war today. I have something else to do." Excuses. I'm not sure if you're lying or not, but seriously, we planned this out on Tuesday. We had a full day, a Wednesday, to plan this out too. And then you're gonna cancel it 2 hours before the war. I had told everyone about this, and then you're just gonna say that you guys just gonna cancel and put it for the next day? Seriously, no, don't do that. That's irresponsible. That's not a good habit to have. If you're gonna have a job when you grow up, or any friends at all, then that's not good to do. That's seriously a bad habit. So drop it. Don't. Well, what I think they are is that they're scared to fight us, because my full team has every single elder. Well, they have every single required elder that I told them to elder. And they do have like 90% elders and a lot of skill. I specifically chose the best people I can find. And they have prototypes. They have people who have like 3 elders, 4 elders. I can't wait to how this is going to turn out. And then, tomorrow's going to be the war, but you're going to see it in a few minutes. You're going to see the war in a few minutes. Well, right now, I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to win, I'm going to lose. I'm really definite that I'm going to win, because we have 3 G barrels on our team. We all know how to speed glitch. And yeah, I just don't want to say any other stuff, any tricks that G Barrel has, because I don't want too many people to use them, or it's going to be really annoying. But I'm just saying, this is my side of exposing prototypes. They're actual kosers, and people say Monty scammed. I'm not sure. They don't have proof of that, so I can't support that. I'm just saying, if you see him and he's scamming you, just send me a picture, so then I can add more to this video. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this war.